Homestead Fred, Homestead Fred, it's your friendly neighbor, Farmer Fred. Hey guys, Farmer Fred here. Just want to do a quick video on whether or not you should get chickens and what my experience of having chickens has been like. And you'll get to watch it firsthand. So, sorry about the moving camera. Should you get chickens? Probably not. And the reason why I say that is they require work. You need to get a chicken coop. You're gonna spend money on that. You're gonna have to maintain the chicken coop. If you build one with tarp like I did, and cattle fencing, then you're gonna have to re-tarp it. You're gonna have to buy new rope. You're gonna have to constantly buy feed. So there's definitely work involved. The pros: I get fresh eggs. I have chickens. If something ever happens, for people who like prepping, I have real food. I also love seeing them run around my yard. I free range them. So to me, that's one of my favorite parts, is watching them run around my yard. I love that part. I love seeing them. I love hatching the eggs and watching them grow and looking into the different breeds, finding out which ones are better for meat, which ones are better for eggs, their patterns, the colors of their eggs. Like, these are olive eggers. These are supposed to lay green eggs. I think that's awesome. Right now I just get brown eggs and I love them. Me having organic eggs makes me truly enjoy eating eggs. I used to not like breakfast so much. I used to not like eating eggs so much because we're not eating real food. Now that I have chickens and I have organic eggs, it's a world of a difference. This is one of my favorite breeds, Salmon Faverolles or Faverolles, whatever it is. One of my favorite breeds, Buff Brahma, Light Brahma. So if you're into that type of stuff, I would 100% recommend getting chickens. If you like seeing the chickens run around your yard, you want to free range them and you want to be involved in the process of having chickens, 100% get chickens. I would definitely recommend you doing some research, watching some videos, see pros and cons. You know, there's a lot of pros. If you're into prepping, if you're into organic foods, if you just like seeing healthy, birds that you take care of and, that you could just watch and appreciate, 100% get chickens. But I also spend a good amount of time dealing with them. Every day I gotta let them out. I don't have to let them out. They're fine in there. There's days I leave them in there. Like if it's raining a lot or something like that, they're fine in there. They have a very nice, comfortable setup. Like it's about to start getting cold. Look at this. They got a heat lamp. They got a wall blocking the wind. They got some hay down there. They could lay eggs in there, over there. Plenty of roosting space. Heat lamp, water hanging, food right there and there. So they live a very good life, and they're very healthy, and they produce great eggs because of it. So I enjoy that. I love this. I love seeing them just doing their thing. And it might be corny, whatever it is, but if you're into that, like, that's what it's about. If something ever was to happen, I have food. I have real food. I don't gotta go to a supermarket. I also love that with all the chickens that I have, they produce a ton of eggs, way more eggs than I eat. So I give them out to my neighbors. I give them out to my family. So those are things that I love. It brings me joy to be able to, you know, give organic eggs to people and make somebody's day bringing them a bunch of eggs. I eat a bunch of eggs now. Like I said, real food. It's a world of a difference compared to all this garbage we're eating. So I definitely recommend getting chickens if you're into that type of stuff. And if you just want to try it out, go ahead and get yourself 2 to 3 chickens. You'll be fine with that. By the way, this is a buff Brahma. Buff means brown. Light means white. This is the same breed, just different color variation. So light Brahma, buff Brahma, you can tell by the feathers on the feet and their coloring around the neck and the tail. She's a mix between a lavender Orpington and I think a Rhode Island Red. Not 100% sure. So yeah, guys, if you want to get chickens and you just don't know, I would say watch a ton of videos, see what goes into it. You're gonna have to spend money. If you don't want to spend money, don't get chickens. I mean, you're gonna spend money on whack eggs anyways, but it's gonna be different. If you want to try it out, they're very low maintenance. To be honest, they really are. I don't really do much. I let them out. I lock them up at night. That's about it. Not really. That's about it. But I, change their water, give them food every day. So that's about it, really, on a daily basis. But every once in a while, you're gonna have to, you gotta clean out the coop. You gotta re-tarp the chicken coop. You gotta put a heat lamp if it starts getting cold. You want to take care of them. So on days like today where I upgraded them and set up their heat lamp and cleaned up their chicken coop and just set them up a little bit more comfortable, there was more work involved. That's why I decided to make the videos, because I think people should kind of see how involved it gets. And if it's a deciding factor, then hopefully I could help you out. Hopefully you watch this video and you're like, man, I think chickens are cool, but not that cool. Then you don't get chickens. I just saved you a ton of money about you thinking about doing something that you really don't want to do. Or you watch this and you're like, you know what? I understand the cons. I understand the cost. I understand that it's going to be a bit of work sometimes, but I want to try it out. That looks cool. And I hope I could help you come to that decision. I'm migrating them from one chicken coop to another, and they're not fully aware yet. So it's funny kind of watching them. This is what I'm saying, guys. If you're into this stuff, you're into watching them, then get some chickens. Aside from that, if you're not trying to deal with any of that and you don't really care, then don't. That's not worth it. Olive eggers laying green eggs. Not yet. They're still young, but when they do start laying, they will supposedly lay green eggs. Well, guys, Farmer Fred here. I'm gonna just shut up and just watch them for the next minute or so. If you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, so I really appreciate it. Once again, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the content. Farmer Fred here. Farmer Fred here, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Take care.